This is why I stack Winged Liberty dimes. What a sight, huh? It took a long time to do that. So why am I stacking the Mercs? Why not just silver rounds, bars, or government-issued silver ounces? That's the conversation this morning. So let's get this show started, shall we?
Warning! Warning! Warning, warning! This is not financial advice. This is not financial advice. I'm just advising you to think. Think. Let's all think.
Welcome back to the Thousandaire Radio channel. Mickey FC takes the first yesterday. What a winner. We're all winners. No, we are not. Everyone does not get a ribbon. That's just the way it is. And we can handle that because we are adults. I would wager even children could handle it. Just tell them the truth. You lost. You are not first. Only Mickey is. That's just how it is. And we gotta deal with that. Excuse me, someone else made the coffee this morning. And I think they just filled the filter with all they could. I got the second cup in front of me now. I guess we will see how that goes. I got my terracotta army of Mercury dimes out here, lined up nicely in stacks of 10. Little silver soldiers ready to fight my poverty. Why do I even bother with these? Is it a mistake to stack silver like this? Obviously, I don't think so, or else why would I have them? But it's good to play opposite day with your thoughts once in a while. I've gotten comments calling this hobo money, or hobo silver, and maybe it is. I can't say I'm too far away from cooking beans on a fire and sleeping in a train car. I'm putting down two numbers on top of each one of these random squares I made, or rectangles. One number is the dollar face amount, and the other number is how many actual dimes. My goal, which is a moving target, by the way, is to have a 1-to-1 Merc dime subscriber ratio so that I could not only have what I think is a great investment or a great way to save filthy fiat or actual money, I should say, but also a physical representation of the Thousandaires in this wealthy community of ours. This network that cares about its net worth. So, how many do we got here? I know I should just roll them up. But what's the fun in that? Okay, so 2,672. A number that I am very proud of and happy with, but also very disappointed with all at the same time. Here's an LCS pickup from like 3 weeks ago. I got like 20 dimes in here. And I got another LCS pickup from 2 days ago. There's 50 dimes in here. I'm going to level it out to a nice round number. Put them in the jar. Probably keep them in the jar. Buy an additional jar because that jar's full. I don't remember spelling that. And you know what? It's not AI. That is genuine spillage. This is going to be a lucky day. If you want to have lots of lucky days, just take irritating things that happen to you occasionally and turn them into symbols of luck. For no reason. They're gonna happen anyway. You may as well enjoy yourself. All right, I think I may have enough time to put these in the jar before I go to work. I gotta ask, if you would, friendo, please hit that like button and help expand this wealthy community of ours. You hit the likes, make the comments, heck, make videos. You can do it too. And I'll continue to make videos as well and never accept sponsorships from bullion dealers or mining companies. I like what they do. I just want to keep the salespeople out of the conversation. Well, because they have bias. All right, crunch time. I'm going to add a few mercs to this and make it 2,700 even, and then I'm going to fill this jar up. I've decided to buy another jar and not to buy a larger jar at this point. It's not just a jar of dimes. It's a jar of silver dimes. It gets heavy. And it's not just about lifting it up. It's also about the jar breaking and getting glass everywhere. All right, so while I'm finishing up here, I'm going to spitball some reasons why Mercury dimes are the best way to stack silver in general. And remember, take it with a pinch of dime, all right? Many different strategies work. This is just what I like myself. 1, Mercury dimes have a low entry cost. You can buy in small increments, 1 dime at a time if you want. It's far easier to buy $1 face in dimes, 0.715 troy ounces of silver, than an ounce round or bar when cash is tight. Normally, fractional costs you a premium, which is number 2. Fractional silver without premiums. Mercury dimes give you a small piece of silver without paying crazy premiums like you do for modern fractional rounds or coins. And I'd like to add, I think they have more security features. The natural toning, the security edge. If it's a common date, it's probably real. Most likely, it's real. And most others know that, which brings me to number 3, easily divisible for barter. In a barter or emergency scenario, a handful of dimes lets you trade in precise amounts. Unlike a 10-ounce bar that is hard to make change from. I'll add, if we should find ourselves in the collapse of the dollar, which I believe would be a form of SHTF, in that scenario, the price of silver would constantly rise because the dollar would be constantly falling in purchasing power. So if you have to break big silver for small purchases and receive an abundance of change in return in the form of quickly falling filthy fiat, well, that's not good. Divisible silver lets you keep your silver position while making small purchases. Number 4, government minted and widely recognized. I guess I already said this. They're genuine US coins, instantly recognizable, trusted, and nearly impossible to fake convincingly in bulk because of their small size and wear patterns. Like I said, when you get a bunch of Mercury dimes, you pretty much know you got silver. And let's say there even was a fake. How many are you gonna get? And is it gonna hurt as much if you get a fake dime rather than getting a fake 10-ounce bar or a fake 1-ounce round? And you're likely not gonna get a fake because they're harder to counterfeit. Each dime has fine detailed edge reading and historical wear, making counterfeit at scale very difficult and unprofitable. I would like to interject that I don't buy slicks, okay? My dimes are groovy. When I'm purchasing them, I'm feeling them more with my thumb than I am looking at them. I'm feeling for defined borders and security edges. So if I break out 14 Mercs, it's gonna be 1 ounce of silver. A very flavorful 1 ounce of silver because my silver is seasoned. At one point, it was actually used as money, so it's field tested and aged to perfection. Mercury dimes have they're historically significant. They carry a collector's appeal designed by Adolf A. Weinman, the same artist who did the Walking Liberty half. Many stackers appreciate their aesthetic and historical weight, and I am one of those stackers. Many stackers trust the U.S. silver coinage as their most reliable form of constitutional or junk silver. It's been a standard for decades, and dealers instantly know its melt value, which I know is not real good right now. But I see this as more of a buying opportunity and not really a time to sell. Remember, that's just my opinion, and I really am getting ready to go to a crummy job where I make not so much filthy fiat. Trust me, when that's no longer the case, I'm not going to act like my older self. I'll let you know. So do I have the coolest desk jar ever? You know, a jar full of trinkets you keep on your desk. I think in that department, I may be winning right now. And I know some people with some very cool desk jars. Let me know what you think in the comments below, or just leave some algo food. We'll take it. And by we, I'm just talking about all my many personalities. I'm kidding. I think I only got like 2. If you enjoyed the content, hit that subscribe button and you will get more. It is as simple as that. Well, kind of simple. You got to find the button. If you can't do that, maybe you shouldn't be here anyway. Hit subscribe, comment new guy down below. Got a channel of your own? Comment, got a channel of my own down below. I'll see you in the comments. And if you forgot to hit the like, please hit the like. I forget to sometimes. Gratitude. That is it. That is it. Thousandaire Radio. Wicked shout. Join the pen pals. You can now write me at The Thousandaire Collector, 1700 Sullivan Trail, Suite 7, Box 111, Easton, Pennsylvania, 18040. Don't forget to include your info so I can put you on my mailing list.
It's a beautiful apocalyptic day. The SHTF is everything I dreamed it would be. I'm not dropping the dime, I'm picking them up. We are all so wonderfully screwed. Da-da-da-da-da-da-da-da-da-da. Liberty is the state of being free within society from oppressive restrictions imposed by authority on one's way of life, behavior, or political view.